I'm zoomed out as much as I can be. Get a little zoom of the site here. All right, I'll get in front of the camera here in a moment. Just setting up the tripod. All right. Paul Marquis with Ocean Camera Space Corp. It is a rainy day here today, Monday, January 31st, 2022. I will continue to wipe off the screen of the camera here, but I'll get some shots just starting out the day. We'll see what's going on. All right. Nice aero covers, huh? Okay. I'll get some shots of that. Thanks, Elongated. You've been doing a lot of miles recently. I've been watching some of your stuff there on Twitter. Good stuff, Elongated. I get some shots of the covers here. Just a minute. I'm holding the umbrella too. Looking good. Hey, Thrill to Will. Yep. Arcful. Wasn't sure if I was going to come out, but it got a little sunny toward about a half hour ago, so I came down. And yeah. I want to thank a guy named Paul. He, I'll take him again. He donated some money yesterday, and I was able to get some food and gas yesterday. So thanks, Paul. That was awesome. And I bought some things for the remote camera. It was a toss-up between spending my time today to keep working on the remote camera, kind of doing a version 2.0 of that, or because the 1.0 was working, but I think maybe the power button got pressed on the camera, so the stream cut out. But yeah, so I got a bunch of updates. I bought some different things to soup that up a little bit better for that remote camera today at Home Depot. So yeah, so it is raining quite a bit. I'll wipe up the camera. I haven't streamed during the rain in quite a while. There we go. But this is the iPhone. The iPhone can handle a little water. All right, so that is the booster, right? Booster 4. And okay, yeah. Captain Pike, yeah. Work getting in the way, yeah. Cool. Right on, Captain. Station 240. Yeah, I've been up to a lot of stuff here too, Captain. So I understand it. It's that time of year, maybe everybody's doing the work that they got to do to keep things regular, you know. So I went this morning. I bought some groceries, thanks to a guy named Paul, and got some gas. All right. Looking at the Starship yesterday, they had the bags of water here on the catch arms. So I'll see what shots I can get today. But yeah, so they went up and down several times. I don't know what happened after I left around 5:30 or 6 p.m. last night, but while I was here during that time, they lifted it up twice and down, up and down twice. So they did. A lot of people thought that maybe they were retesting it after grinding away at the rails there that the catch arms are on the tower. Ophélie, bonjour. Yeah, if there's anything I can do for you, Captain, or anyone else here in the chat with the work that you're doing, thrilled to will. Any insights you want, I or other people here in the chat can offer ideas or suggestions on whatever you're working on. I'm actually holding a new umbrella that I bought like several weeks ago, but haven't used it until today. It's a nice, it's a good umbrella. Sodek, I missed your thing there, Sodek. Nice. And I'll get a shot from over here to the left of the oil tank farm. So I don't see a tremendous amount of work today going on, but there are a lot of trucks here. I will get the shot of the trucks, I guess. Just, yeah, there aren't really any spaces here on the left. So all the spaces are pretty much filled, except behind me toward the other SpaceX parking lot. There are some spaces open over there, but I don't know. Tom Tech, more than 7 months of fun with this nice community. Ocean, welcome again, Tom. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. There are some spaces to my right, unopened parking lots. That's the sheriff there. There was going to be a road closure for today, but it was canceled, and I assume that's due to the weather why they canceled it. We do have some puddles of water and a golf umbrella with my logo. Steven, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Steven. I'll get some shots to the right here, and I'll show some of the open parking spaces. But for a rainy day and for a Monday, it is relatively parked, a busy day. Let me go like this. See, there's a bunch of open spaces over there. I don't know if that's because of the, I'll use my hand. Right over here, there's like a 1 foot depression and then like a 2 foot hike onto the side over there. So I don't know if there's nobody parking over there because just because there's they don't want to park there, or is it because it'll eat up your car over there? Right over there, there's like a 1 foot deep into the water and then a 2 foot hike to the side berm over there. I believe that's where I messed up my vehicle in December. I think it was right over there, is that spot right there. It's like a 1 foot down and 2 feet up, and that's where you tear up your car. Anyway, yeah, so there's a bunch of open spaces here. I don't know if there's less people coming to work today or not, but it is, you know, but there is, yeah. Anyway, I do see some people up on the orbital launch platform. So that is, I'll get that shot. I just saw them now. You can see up there, there's a couple people up there on the launch mount. Hey Tom, after 7 months, if you have any, anyone here, if you have any ideas about anything after being here for a while, like myself, I've been here a while too. But if you have any ideas about anything, you've been here a while, you know how it goes here, and I'm definitely open to feedback and suggestions about anything. So, I think today is the official Chinese New Year. It could have been yesterday. I'm not sure if it's yesterday or today, but I think we have the official Chinese New Year happening right now. And I did post something in the community chat on a YouTube by an individual named David Wolf. He's a great guy in the natural healing and wellness field. I've known about David for a while. He's an inspirational guy. He's also got a lot of good information, so if you want to check out that video, it's I watched a part of it, and it's a lot of good information. I even picked up a few things from the beginning. I like the way he presents stuff, David Wolf. It seems like it stopped raining a little bit right now, but I like the moisture in the air. We got it's I like the you know, you can cool air with some moisture. It smells good. You know, it'll probably keep raining on and off throughout the day, And there's some sound coming from over there toward the oil tank farm. Some kind of hitting or something like going on over there. We got some work up there on the orbital launch platform. I still see some. There's still some scaffolding up there on the tower. I'll get that shot. See what's going on here. Just a minute. How you doing?
This is the best spot?
It's one of the. Okay, so there is some scaffolding right there. I'll use my hand right over here, there, and there, on the left and the right of the tower. So that would stop it from lifting the catch arms too high. So they'd have to finish up with that scaffolding before they go all the way up with the Starship or whatever. So. You want to say who you are and anything? I'm doing a live stream.
Okay.
So there's somebody here, everybody, 80 people listening. So
yeah. Hi guys. We just arrived from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay.
And
you want to hold the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, everybody.
And yeah,
we're
excited to see the place first time in real life. Wish we had better weather, but maybe tomorrow is a better day.
Right.
Yeah, and we are actually doing some work here on the automation of the future production.
Cool.
And yeah, but this is our first contact, so great.
All right. Cool.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Enjoy the show.
Sure. All right, everybody. Some people just checking out the scene here, and you want to say anything?
Well,
another guy here.
Are you live streaming?
Ocean Cam, yeah, Ocean Camera Space Corp. My name's Paul.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm here from Nebraska. I'm just down here checking out SpaceX. We're over in South Padre Island, just messing around for a week.
Go. Nice. All right, so there are some people here today checking out the scene and just saying hello. Hey, Steven. You want to say hello to anybody? If anyone wants to see anything, let me know, and I will definitely check it out. Hello, team. Tom Tech. Right. Accent, yeah, had an accent. They're working on some of the automation here. Are they prepping for new methane tanks is the question. Good question. I'm not sure. You know, I'll look around. I'll keep my eyes open. I haven't seen any footers going in or anything like that, or any new concrete. Haven't seen any concrete forms going in for maybe the methane. So that might be some indication of that. Fenwolf, I got you. Fenwolf says next time someone's driving down from the Great Lakes, come pick them up. All right. Okay, Cliff says there's some silver things laying on the ground. What are those? I believe you're talking about these things over here. Is that true? Like the mats? I think they're mud mats. If that's what you're referring to, those are to get the mud off the tires for the trucks and other vehicles. Yeah, they didn't take them very high, Steven. That's true. So the man with the white hat is the guy who was just talking on camera on the left. That's a nice shot. That's actually a really nice shot. So the date today is January 31st, 2022. The time is 11:52 in the morning, a.m. SpaceX South Texas Starbase launch site in Texas. Like that SpaceX South Texas launch site in Texas. In Texas. Saying Texas twice. Yeah, Robert. I do not see any water bags hanging on the catch arms. There is a. Okay, is the SBMT under booster 4? That's a good question. Thanks for that question. Yeah, I don't see the SBMT right now. I'll zoom around and get that shot. I also want to get this shot of the water next to the house here. You can see there's a lot of pooling of water here. I'll get the SBMT in next. But there was a vehicle that just passed by and splashed a lot of water around. So there, yeah, they're going to be draining out some of this water. And over to the left here is we'll get another shot of the water. It's coming off of this concrete driveway area and coming into the side of the road here, the water. So at least they have it funneling in the right direction, but there's quite a bit of water. All right, we'll check for the SBMT. Here we go, gonna get it close up. Yeah, yesterday, there was less clutter over here, and the SBMT was sitting right where we're looking here. It was kind of where that white lifter is. Hey Tom, thanks. That's awesome. So I don't see it now. I don't know if they moved it under the booster 4 or not, but I don't see it. So I'm just starting my day here. I'll be here for probably the next couple hours or longer, so I'll keep looking for that SBMT, see if it's under booster 4. Maybe I'll get up on top of Jim's RV and do another live stream from up there. We'll be able to see more from up there. Okay, we're gonna get a shot of the splash of the water here coming on. They drove around the puddle. Maybe this guy's gonna drive through the puddle. We'll see. See how it goes. No, they avoided the puddle, everybody. Maybe this guy. Yeah. I guess when you look is when it doesn't happen. Okay. Anyway, I'll check up here. I'll keep it here. Good morning to you, Starship Trooper. Awesome. The bags are gone, Douglas. Thanks, Douglas. Oh, they painted the engines, Robert? Wow. Oh yeah, maybe. I could see maybe a bluish color or something like that. Is that what you're seeing? I'll get that shot again of the engines over there. Okay. Nah. All right, we're gonna check out the color of the engines. Can't really see it with this camera. I have the other camera with me, but I gotta get the live stream stuff from the remote camera site. Okay. Yeah, Joe, the camera pole is over at the remote site today. I have it attached to the pole. Okay, awesome. Well, maybe today I'll walk around and get a bunch of close-up shots and do a live stream, what is it called, music video tonight or something, and with a bunch of good close-up shots of everything. With the rain, I'm not sure I'm going to do a live stream with the other camera, but I do have I got something in the mail for the other camera, so I could do a live stream in the rain with the other camera. I have one of those $20 plastic camera bag sets made specifically for the camera, for the Nikon. So I haven't used it yet, but I do have it in the I have it in the truck. I could do that. Maybe I'll do that today. But we have there is some mist in the air. And I think the next thing to do, a couple shots from here, and then get a different shot. Awesome. Yeah, Robert, I believe the cancellation of the road closure is due to the rain. So that's what I believe. If it weren't raining today, there wouldn't have been a road closure. Rain here in Texas is a big thing because when it really rains, it rains. But today has been kind of a mild drizzle kind of rain. But other days it can really be something you can't ignore. The wind's picking up a little bit too. Getting cold. Okay, that's a good point. Tom says it felt like in the past weeks, in the past weeks with a S, they always scheduled road closures just in case they needed them and then canceled them if they didn't. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, and I believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week were road closures, and in the past they have, I think all of December were road closures, and then a good portion of January has been road closures. I haven't really been looking so much, but looks like more recently last week and this week it was road closures, and they've canceled quite a number of road closures. So like you're saying, maybe just in case they needed them, huh? If they were going to stack or do a lift of the Starship there with the catch arms, I believe they would do a small road closure down in this area. So I think it is necessary. I just saw something here. I just see something now. I'll zoom in on this. Kind of maybe odd for them to have it here. Right there to the left of the porta potties. Looks to be maybe a some type of load spreader or something like that. I don't know if it is. It looked kind of short in length. It is short in length. I don't know what that is, but that black thing there looks to be something. I don't remember seeing it here before. See if anyone knows what that is there. Hey, Ron. Artful. Okay, maybe tomorrow, huh? Okay. Yeah, there's some type of, maybe a load spreader there or something. I'm not sure what it is, but. They are kind of gathering a bunch of materials over there to the left of the, right behind that new fence over there. Yeah, I don't know what that, so maybe that's some kind of concrete reinforcement is what I believe. That's what I believe. Rebar, yeah, rebar. That's me. We're on the same page here. So maybe they're gonna be lifting something or building something or something. Yeah. Maybe that's going to be used for the new, if there's a new methane or new kind of construction over there where the big berm used to be, maybe they're going to use it to build something over there, you know, for some type of concrete work or something like that over there. That would make sense. And hey, Stephanie, Martin, new fencing, huh? Cliff says, looks like rebar for a construction pad. Wow. Wow. Okay. Tony says that black thing was on the catch arm and water bags. Okay, I didn't know that, Tony. Awesome. Hanging off of it, huh? Okay, let me get that shot again. So Tony's saying this black thing here was on the catch arm and was involved with the bags of water. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like some type of either plumbing or rebar, or I'm not sure what it is. I can move the camera a little bit. We have a pretty good shot here, but I'll move the camera a little bit. We'll get a slightly different shot of that. Some type of I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, yeah, all right, that's cool. Anyway, I do see some white pipes here in the center of the pad area here. I'll get some shots of it. See up there, there's a bunch of white pipes, maybe left over from building the new methane pipes going around the area over there. Set count, nice to see here. I believe it's for the new foundation for the 2 new methane tanks to be added. That's cool, Seth. Yeah, I can see that being. Do you think 2 new methane tanks are being added? Is that the word on the street for that new area over there on the left? Martin says long road closures and long distance in the coming days. So a lot of road closures coming up in the okay. Steven says lift arms for the chopstick straps. Okay. Oh, they fed water under the bag, huh? Okay, that makes sense. Thanks. They brought them down at the Sanchez site. Says, let me go back to this, what Seth was saying here. Just a minute. For the new foundation, for the 2 methane tanks to be added, they already brought them in. They brought them down to the new methane tanks are at the Sanchez site, huh? Wow. You know, they've had some, those blue tarp things over there at the Sanchez site are methane tanks. They're methane, I believe they're separators for something over there at the Sanchez site. I don't know if there's anything recently that was brought down there to the Sanchez site, but I did get word a long time ago, but that those blue tarp things, I don't know if it's tied into this here, are methane tanks, you know, so I don't know if that's gonna, those tarp blue things over there at the Sanchez site are coming down here, but be interesting. Okay, 2 more just like they are now, huh, Cliff? Awesome, awesome. Per the NSF and the Lab Padre community. Awesome. Seth, thanks for the sharing the info, and thank you NSF and the Lab Padre community. Lee LaFonk says, I can see an industrial mobile compressor straight ahead. Awesome, I'm looking. And I want to go to that donation. Let me just, I'm gonna, Razor Rockets. Awesome, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you here, Razor. Thank you. Gas scrubbers. Yeah, Cliff, I was told a long time ago that those blue things are for methane. Long time ago. Yeah, the first 2, but maybe those maybe methane things for the Sanchez site, not for here. Okay, I'm looking compressor straight ahead. Industrial compressor. Mobile compressor. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, good stuff. Wake Up Humans, You're Endangered Too says, when can we expect to see a launch? Wake Up, I would say sometime March. The soonest would be in March, because we're still waiting on the environmental review. I would say maybe around June is what I would say, but that's not off of any info. Great to be back. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome. Good to have you here. You've got a different feel. Everybody's got a different, brings something different to the table, and you got a nice. I like the whole Razor thing. Razor Rockets, awesome. So launch maybe sometime between March and June, I would expect. More horizontal tanks. Thanks, Van Wolf. Don't think it's a water bag load spreader. Okay. Oh, those are maybe methane separators is what Seth is saying. Awesome. Separators, and I'm adding the word methane. Awesome. Lewis. Adios. See you later, Seth. Awesome. VA Biz. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome. Getting it done here, getting the work done. You know, that land over there where the next to the Sanchez site is for sale. I don't know if anyone knows this, but there's a lot of the land around here also has mineral rights, and Texas is the land of oil. And apparently, I was chatting with a landowner around the launch site here last week, and he was saying how there was like a land grab over the many years here, over the last 5 years, due to the thought that there is oil in the area, and maybe the SpaceX and even the state parks people have been grabbing up the land because of the oil. And I've heard that there is a underground fracking underground out into the ocean from the SpaceX general area here, and there's that is some of the behind the scenes bidding and it's some of the what is it called? The behind the scenes game that's being played in this area. Due to it's not vying. It is behind the scenes. There's a word there, but that's some of the stuff that's happening behind the scenes that we don't see. Vying. I don't know if vying is the word, but it could be. Yeah, that's some of the behind the scenes stuff that's going on here. Some of the forces at play. But that there is a piece of land right next to the Sanchez site for sale, right across the road from the build site. I've gotten that on video before. We're getting some wind. The wind's picking up. The rain has stopped for now. Martin says, why such a long distance road closure? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Martin, but yeah, when they do a road closure, they close it all the way from the checkpoint for the border control, all the way down this way. Natural gas methane strippers, says Stephen. Good afternoon. Having a wet day. Yeah, it is a wet day today, Birdman. I've got some boots. I'm not wearing them right now, but you can get some boots at Walmart for $25, and they work good. As long as you don't poke a hole in them, they're good. $25 boots. Rain boots. Oh, a white. Oh, okay. Lee LaFunk says it's white. Okay, I see what you're saying, Lee. Let me get that shot again. I see where you're referring to, Lee. Let me get that shot here. Just a minute. Let's see. Okay, right there in the center of the screen is what Lee is referring to, I believe. At industrial. I don't remember the rest of the wording, but that is what Lee was talking about a while back. Tell us again, Lee, what it is, if you want. A generator with a white hose coming out of it. Okay, yeah, there we go. A generator. Robert Pitt says, Robert Pitt sounds a lot like Brad Pitt, but says I heard the location of the methane tanks are not compliant with regulations, hence the removal of the berm and a new work in piping. Awesome. Thanks, Robert. Where'd you hear that from, Robert? I'm always trying to find the source of that information. If you know where that info comes from, let us know. If they get natural gas, they will need to strip the lighter hydrocarbons like ethane, butane, etc. out of their mix. Those lighter gases will freeze much sooner, and supercooling methane will cause clogs. Awesome. E2Q, thank you. So I'll read that again. If they get natural gas, they will need to strip the lighter hydrocarbons off, like methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, like ethane, butane, etc., out of the mix. Those lighter gases will freeze much sooner, and supercooling methane will cause clogs. Huh, cool. Steve says, I thought the Sanchez wells were closed. Yeah, I haven't seen any stacks over there at the methane, over there at the Sanchez site. It's been a while since they had any lit stacks over there. But it doesn't mean they're not having something underground going out to the ocean. Because that's what I heard from one of the property owners around here. That the fracking, some type of, I don't know if they're doing it now or they're planning to do it or they did it already, but planning to do some fracking, or they've done, or they're gonna do some fracking out there for oil. Okay, Lee LaFunk says, I bet them orange porta potties would annoy anyone with OCD. So we got gray, blue, and then orange. I got what you're saying. All I can say is those porta potties are some of my best friends. Not because I get to use them. I do not get to use those porta potties. That is not available to the public, but they did protect my vehicle from the liquid nitrogen. So I do have a nice. I am very fond of those porta potties over there. We got a white water truck coming by. I got some water on the camera here. Let me just wipe off the camera. All right, I believe they use the water tanks coming out of those red trucks to fill up the water bags. So that's they're just unloading some more water here at the launch site with that red truck. Okay, let's see. Fenwell says, recent tweet at Space News Pod, over 15 miles of roads closed for SpaceX Starship activities in the next few days. All right, could this have to do with an actual test with Starship in the tower? Well, Fenwell, if from here in the chat they've been saying that some new, I don't know if the new white tanks have arrived. Have the new white tanks arrived? Because says in the next few days, could have nothing to do with the actual test of the Starship in the tower. 15 miles of road closed for SpaceX Starship. Yeah, the road from Brownsville to here at the launch site is 18 miles. Maybe from the build site to Brownsville, it's maybe it's 15 miles from the build site. So here at the launch site, it's a couple miles further from Brownsville. So the 15 miles of road closure could just be the basic. It's about 15 to 18 miles from Brownsville to here at the launch site. So that's the normal road closure length here. That's just normal. That's 15 miles is nothing special. It's always 15 miles. Robert says, Captain Pike says, Robert, Texas required a containment wall around the methane tanks, and SpaceX didn't build them so the state would not certify the tanks. Oh, that's awesome, Captain Pike. So those white tanks, I'll put them in the center. Those two white tanks here on the end, these two white tanks, SpaceX, Captain Pike is saying that Texas required a containment wall around these two here at the end, these two methane tanks vertical, and SpaceX didn't want to build them so the states would not certify the tanks. Interesting. That's the first I'm hearing that, Captain. Thanks. E2Q says the white squarish tank with the white piping coming off of it is a compressor. Right back there, an industrial compressor is the word. That is an industrial compressor. Rupert, thanks. Thanks so much for the donation, contribution, Rupert. Much. Thank you again. You've contributed in the past. Thanks a lot, Rupert. Thank you. All right, Fenwell says if you can find them, watch RGV. I find them to have the best info. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you're getting info from RGV. That's good. Yeah, the E2Q says the orange porta potties are for after the taco night, post taco. Orange denotes danger. I got you. A vacuum truck. Red and white truck is a vacuum truck. Okay. Let me see. I'm not sure where the red and white truck is, but oh, the red and white truck from before that I was calling a water truck. You're saying it's a vacuum truck? I don't know, Stephanie. Interesting. Maybe someone else can elaborate on that. Stephanie, maybe, I don't know. This is the first I'm hearing also. So you're saying the red and white truck is a vacuum truck. So maybe they vacuum out the containers before they put it in the new nitrogen or whatever. Maybe they create a vacuum. I don't know how that would work. That's very interesting, Stephanie. Thanks. Good info. Awesome, you think? Awesome. Well, I'll keep that in mind here. We'll see if more info comes out. Okay, Robert says there's a weekly RGV aerial photography YouTube channel. On the RGV channel, he said he and a few guys get together for a couple hours and discuss the photos in great detail. Awesome, awesome. I try and stay out of the news of what other channels are doing. I wouldn't mind being on one of those things, but yeah, I'd rather be in the creation zone and or getting info from here with y'all. Yeah, so Lee LaFunk asks, what facilities do you have out there? Is there a local cafe and bathroom facilities? If not, how do you plan your trip? Yeah, so Lee, there is no restroom out here. There's no toilet. There's no restaurant. There's no water. There's no electricity, and there's no welcoming committee when you get here either. It's just the side of the road on the right that I'm on is for the public, and the opposite side of the road over there is for SpaceX. And we get to come up real close. Nowhere else in the United States, I don't believe, can you get this close to a launch site. I mean, over there, I've driven out to Blue Origin in western Texas, and they have a main gate. The main gate over there at Blue Origin, they have a gate at Blue Origin, but it's like 5 miles away from the launch site. So we have the main gate here at the launch site. We have a main gate down the road, 2 miles down the road at the build site. But for example, the checkpoint is about maybe 15, 16 miles down the road from here. It would be the equivalent of being at the checkpoint way down there, 15, 16 miles away. If it were only like 5, it would be like us being out South Padre Island with a gate over there, and that being the main gate to like at Blue Origin. It'd be us like being us at South Padre Island is the closest you could get to Blue Origin. I would like to get a lot closer and do a video down there. If anyone's watching from Blue Origin, I love you guys. Just be nice to get a much closer up shot. Everybody says that, I know, but if you ever want to invite us down there, we'd be happy to do Oshcam. We'd bring our cameras and take video of whatever you want to share. It'd be great to get some closer up shots. I did some video down there in, I believe it was October or so. I don't remember when it was, but right before the Space Tech Expo 2021, I went down there and got some shots from the main gate over there in western Texas. You guys got a tremendous facility. I love the valley, and you got a really nice spot over there. It's a much higher up elevation than over here at SpaceX, where we're pretty much at sea level here. We're only like maybe less than 10 feet above the ocean here, so we're really at sea level. See you later, Captain. Lord Mariner. I like the name, Lord. Thanks, Sven Wolf. Yeah, I was out of service a little bit in all throughout December due to my truck, but I've started picking up some, getting back in the swing of things here, and you know, maybe it might keep going. I think it'll keep going. We made it through January, made it through December too, due to all the support here. So, yeah. And I have been. I did a video yesterday, Sunday, showcasing the new camera setup, and I got a lot of good feedback from that. So I'm gonna do a bunch of improvements to that camera box. I got some supplies this morning from Home Depot, so I do want to keep. I am gonna do a bunch of improvements, at least 6 or 7 improvements to that box, and I'm just gonna keep dialing it in. Like I've been dialing in things here. We're getting a lot of good sun now coming out too, so the sun has finally come out, and I've dialed in things here. If we consider, learning to live stream here over the last year, and I got a good mic now. if you want a good mic and you have an iPhone or something like that, go to Walmart and get a $20. Well, this may have been off of eBay or Amazon. It's a $20 mic. And I got a dead cat from somewhere else. But we got the sun coming out. It took me a while to learn to live stream with the iPhone and have the mic and everything. I have like an Apple thing where I can plug in a power and also a mic at the same time. So I've got like a splitter. So it took me a while to learn the iPhone live stream kind of thing. And it took me a while to learn the Nikon P1000 to use it, and then to learn to live stream with it. So that was a second kind of thing that I learned. And now I'm working on the dialing in the remote camera so that not only can it be there on the pole, that I want to be able to move it around and do stuff like that. And if I can do that from a distance. So I want to really learn to do that well, you know, so that's because that'll really help. That'll be like one of the next steps toward doing that up there in space, you know. So, yeah, making progress here. Narius. Okay, I'm going back. I know I missed a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna open the umbrella. We're getting some wind. I'm gonna block some of this wind with the umbrella. All right. Check out the chat. Yeah, the wind's coming from directly in the direction of the camera here, so I guess I'll hold the mic into the umbrella. That'll do it. Okay, so Lee was asking about what facilities do you have and all that kind of stuff. I would say, well, we have the beach, the dunes at the beach, and if you can bring something in your vehicle to do a number one in your car, that's the way it's done. And there is if you really need to do a number two or go to the bathroom, over at the build site there is a what is it called? Down by there's an outside area where there is a porta potty. So there's one porta potty over there at the build site, by the chapel. I don't know if that's the correct word, but there's an outside a shrine, by the shrine. That's it, by the shrine. There is a porta potty over there by the shrine. So. Yeah, Jeffrey is correct. Lee, I'm aware of that. I'm into collaboration, but certain people don't want to collaborate, and yeah, so yeah, it's best if people do what they like to do. I'm more into. I have a mission. It's not about me here at Ocean Cam, but I've got a mission, and if someone would like to help me out on the mission, that's good. But if they don't want to help me out on the mission, then you know I can't do anything about it. Okay, that's very interesting. Fenwell says the tech Control says the vacuum truck is to remove standing water. That makes a lot of sense. Tech Controls. Thanks for the info. I'm gonna take my umbrella down. Yeah, Fenwolf, that's great. I appreciate it. I just like to focus on what's going on the site. Sunday's video was educational. Birdman says, thank you. Nary says Boca Chica is a magical place. Was out here last September. Cool, Naris. Nice. Mr. Truest Shoe. Mr. True Shoe. Awesome. Keep up the great content. Love seeing these live feeds. Yeah, awesome. I like the live feeds too. I like it a lot, yeah. Nice to see you make your acquaintance here. Okay, Steven asks, where do the beachgoers go? There's a beach over here to the left, Steven. Probably less than about half a mile down the road here to the left. There is a, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, well, there are some dunes down that way. Just like the animals do it, you know. You gotta, when nature calls, you know. Yeah, the beach is down that way, everybody. Thanks, Paul. Like the view, that's good stuff. Genivaldo, Polino. Did I say 3022? All right, I'll fix that later. Sounds like I messed up the title, everybody. I put in a 3 instead of a 2. Thanks. Okay, so today I'll do a thanks. What can we expect today? Ashok asks what's going on. So, all right. Well, there is some type of crane going over there by the orbital launch platform. It is kind of new. I haven't seen it till just now. So that's kind of new. Arcful, welcome as a Delta 4 Heavy OSC member. OCSC. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, the porta potties are on the same spot, station 240. Yeah, why does the fence have 3 colors? They are painting the fence. I'll do an overview of what's going on today in a moment. They've been painting the fence. Maybe it starts out as a white, and maybe they do like a couple layers. So white, and then there's a reddish, and then a black. Either that, or it's rust, and they end up with it being a black color. Okay, the crane lifted the load spreader kind of thing, the spreader bar. Thanks. Yeah, so they will be painting the entire fence here this black color, but I have seen them painting it either the silver or the red or the orange. I don't think it's all rust. I think maybe the reddish rust color we're seeing over here is just due to some of this black paint coming off. I don't think that's rust. It could be, but I don't think so. I think it's maybe just a because down there is I don't know if that's rust or not, but that will be painted black. So an overview for today. I don't see any work going on over there at the orbital launch platform. They may. I've heard some banging from over there, over the orbital launch over the orbital tank farm. There was a red truck that came out of that way, so they may be unloading more fuels today, more of the gases. Maybe they'll do. They'll truck out some more of this dirt here There is, in the center of the screen, there's still some piles of dirt back there. Yesterday they lifted the water bags, so today maybe they'll move the bags out of the way or prepare to do some more water bag lifting and type of stuff. There were some people up there on the orbital launch platform. There is some still some scaffolding up there on the orbital launch platform, so they're doing something up there. And let me see. Cliff says the crane was used to hang the water bags and spreader bar. All right, thanks, Cliff. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't see the SPMT under the booster 4. I don't see any. I don't see much of any work going on the tower right now. We have seen a couple scaffolding sections up there on the still on the side of the tower there, so that would prevent the catch arm from going up all the way up the tower. What About It is here. Chief from What About It just showed up to my right. We still have this here. I'm not sure. Eventually they will move this out of the way. There was a dump truck. They moved it away. So this is, I just noticed this. See, the tank 4 here had a top to it, and the top was in scrap behind it. And there was a dumpster over here on the right. There was a dumpster right over here, and I assume they put that the top of this GSD4 into the dumpster, but the dumpster is missing today. So maybe they've trucked it out of here, and they will bring it back empty, unless I do see some more dumpsters over here to the right. Unless one of these 2 dumpsters here on the right is some of that material. I think these are different dumpsters that we're seeing here to the right, because it doesn't look like it's filled with some of that booster 4, some of that GSC4 material. So anyway, so they'll truck out some of that stuff. I don't see the SPMT. The sun is coming out. It was raining earlier today, and that's a wrap for everything. That is a wrap, everybody. That's the overview. Amen. It does feel good, man. Yeah, it feels really good. The sun just came out about a couple minutes ago. Yeah, Ashok asked if there's any chances that the Chopsticks will pick the Starship for testing based on the water. Yeah, Crane Man, awesome. Yeah, there's yesterday I was chatting with Jim, and we were doing a live stream, and he said that, and also here in the chat, the word on the street was that the Starship is like 200 tons approximately, and then the water bags and everything were anywhere between 220 tons to 250 tons. So it's thought that they'd over-tested heavier than Starship, so, and that they were maybe just doing the lifting up and down with the water balls yesterday to because they did a lot of grinding on the tower rails over the last 7 days. So maybe just to make sure that all the grinding they did was still good, and before they tested the Starship lift, they wanted to retest it with the water, Yeah. Okay, Leela Funk said it'd be interesting to know if the Chopsticks are controlled locally or from the common room. I imagine from the comms room. Imagine from the comms room, imagine locally for precision, however, comms room for catching using automation. Yeah, maybe. There is a communications room all the way down at the left of the orbital tank farm here. I don't know if people are here when they're testing some of that stuff or not, or whether it's from over there at the build site. But way over there on the left, I'll put it on the edge of the screen, on the left is the comms room. Just way over there is that's the communications room down there, so yeah. Hey Gustavo, I've never seen them have any wrap Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they will test the catch arm. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, the first launch of the booster is going to land in the ocean, so they're not going to. The first time they launch anything off the orbital launch platform is just going to be a launch. It's not going to be a landing. They're not going to try and land it here the first time, that's for sure. They're going to try and get it out of here as fast as possible. Hey, Omar. I think if you want to see unidentified aerial phenomena, you're going to have to find a different channel, Omar. Yep. Yep. Well, maybe donate the money first. I'll devote a couple days talking about UFOs after you donate the money, okay? That is a promise. If you want to, if you'd like to if you'd like me to chat about UFOs, I will do that. I commit. I will get on camera and say it here on camera. I, Paul Makos of Ocean Camera Space Corp, on this 31st day of January 2022, commit to Omar that if he donates $1,000 to Ocean Camera Space Corp, I will chat about UFOs for 2 days in a row. Because there's quite a bit I could talk about. All right. I just need the motivation. If you'd like to send the money, I will adjust what I do for a few days. All right. Nice. Leela Funk, 200-inch cinema screen. Yeah. Okay, Omar, I need these certain cameras and I need the telescope. So we here at Ocean Camera Space Corp have the equipment that we have, because it is more than just me. There is actually a few, one other individual here at Ocean Camera Space Corp and a whole audience of over 14,000 people. So we here at Ocean Camera Space Corp own one iPhone Pro 12 Max, which I am live streaming with right now. Several microphones. We got several microphones. I only use 2 of them, but we have many. And I have one Nikon P1000 and one truck. So I would love to do stuff with telescopes. I would love to do stuff with infrared, but currently it's just the iPhone and the Nikon P1000. If you'd like to send us another camera, we can multitask and do much more types of things. Jackie up here in San Antonio has said that she has a 4K camera with some other kind of capability that she might send. Would be awesome. I do have I just remembered, I have a GoPro camera, about $100 GoPro camera, which the batteries don't work on it, so I have to connect it to a power source. But that is something I'm still working with, and I may use that in some type of configuration. I have to figure out how to incorporate that into a live stream or something like that. So yeah, so that's the update on the cameras. All right, let me get some more shots here. I saw some other comments here I wanted to reply to, but yeah, the PayPal is there in the description. And yeah, I'd love to get another $1,000 to build on what we're doing here. Okay. Okay, in the description of this video, there is a donate area, and any one of those ways. PayPal is the best way to donate because it comes to me fast, and I don't have to wait a month to get it. Yeah, through YouTube there is a 30% fee to all donations, so it would come out to be $700 instead of $1,000. But yeah, PayPal or Venmo. the in the description of this live stream, there is a, if you scroll down, a donate section, I believe, and in that is a PayPal link. Otherwise, Venmo is a good way, and Zelle is a possibility as well. So, thanks everybody. Hey Ashok. Whew. Yeah, have a great day, Ashok. Thanks. Yeah, it's sunny here for the moment, and I'm appreciating it. I'm really enjoying the weather right now. All right, so I'll focus back on this area here. I'll focus back on this area. I'll look at the. I haven't looked at it yet, but we got the quick disconnect up there. In the past, in the last several days, there have been lights up there, and also on the area to the right of there have been areas light and activity up here at the height of the quick disconnect. So they have been doing some work up there. I don't see anything going on there right now. So Lee asks if the phone is connected to 5G or are you using a separate Wi-Fi? Yeah, this is the phone. It's 5G. Sometimes, most of the time, it switches between that and we get a lower signal. We don't always get 5G out here. So yeah, I'm using the power from I have an Anker battery, A-N-K-E-R. It's a great battery pack, and I have the phone powered up off of the Anker battery. Good question. Yeah, the ANKER makes a really good battery pack. Fenwolf says, I like it when you go off Starbase topic, but I think it hurts your numbers. Yeah, it does. A lot of people they're not so interested in anything else except for what's going on here. There's a good chunk of about 500 or so people that love it when I do whatever it is that I do, and they will check out and follow me as I venture around. So I really do appreciate that core group of people, and it's probably growing, but awesome, Fenwolf. Yeah, maybe we can invest in an Ocean Cam food truck, huh? That's a good idea. Omar, thanks so much, Omar. If you do that, then that'll be a tremendous blessing here at Ocean Cam, and I'll happily chat about a lot of the stuff and on the UFO topic. That'd be great. Appreciate it. Yeah, if anyone else has anything that you'd like me to chat about, for sure, I can do research and chat about whatever it is that you want to talk about. I am passionate about certain things, and I just don't always talk about everything on the channel here. Hey Juan, I'm doing good. How you doing, Juan? Good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Lee, this is the only projects I'm doing right now. I have another YouTube channel, but that's from back in 2016, and I haven't really touched it at all on the topic of meditation and natural wellness and healing and all. No, natural healing. I have a lot of I got a lot of expertise in the natural healing and preventive medicine, as well as surgical technology and that kind of thing. So. Yeah, it's called Ocean Camera Space. Oh, sorry, that's this channel. It's called Out of Body Journal. It's called Out of Body Journal. The only other YouTube channel that I have done actively. Hey, Alfredo, nice. I like the name, Alfredo Marin. Welcome as a Delta 4. Wow, Delta 4 is a big one today. Thank you. Welcome. I occasionally post things under the members only area, so it is. There are some benefits to being a member here. Okay, Gary says, fix my kidney stones and you'll be my hero. Awesome. Well, Gary, leave a comment on a video here and I can send you a link to something that I'd have to check in the book and see if it has something for that, but yeah, maybe. See, as a surgical tech, there's the conventional way, which is to go in with a laser up the urethral tubes. And Drones Toronto, thank you. Thanks for being you. Awesome. Thank you so much, Drones. You're awesome. Yeah. So for kidney stones, the conventional way is to go up through their ureters with a laser. And they zap the kidney stones, and they collect them with like a little grasping thing. And so it's the doctor there with the manipulating the camera, and the surg tech or the surgical technologist operates the catch, and they pull them out one by one, and they blast them with the laser. That's the conventional way it gets done. It's a outpatient. You come in. It's a quick thing. So that's the conventional way. I can, if you send me a message, I can look through a couple of my books and see if there is a specific treatment for that in a wellness alternative medicine way, complementary. Drones, thanks, Drones. You're awesome, man. Thanks. You're as passionate as I am about this stuff, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, so what they do is when you have 8 or 10 in each kidney, the way they do that is they put in, they have like a bulb. They have one of those turkey bastard bulbs, and they inject the saline bulb of saline into the kidneys, and they flush it out. So maybe they take them down from the kidneys into the urinary bladder. They transport them from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. They blast them and take them down, and then they flush out your bladder with the turkey bastard-like bulb of salt water, and they flush them out that way. So. I'll look it up. I just got to. The author who I'm going to be looking at, his book is called "We Want to Live" by Agnes van der Planets, and you can find that book on. That's my own personal one. It's not a cure or anything. It's just something that I've come to like. He's a nutritionist and stuff, and he's got a bunch of like. I'm not a doctor or anything, so this is all, you got to check with your doctor about everything that's mentioned here. Even in the description of this video, I say this is not financial advice, it's not health advice, it's just it's kind of an entertainment only kind of stuff. So always check with your doctor about anything that's mentioned here. But yeah, that's a really good book, and it's called "We Want to Live" by Agnes van der Planets, and yeah, I'll look in the back of that, and in the appendix, I think it's Appendix A, they've got a lot of good things that have helped me, I believe, in the past. So it may not work for you, but there might be something good in there. You'd like to look at the Raptors? Yeah, I'd like to check them out again on the bottom of booster 4. Okay, I'll go back to that shot in a moment. But yeah, drones. If you have any requests or anything like that, send me a message here, Drones Toronto, or in an email. You're awesome, man. Thank you. I'm here to do the job, the work, the good work. And I'm doing it. We're doing it together. All right. Gary says, had SWL blasting done 5 times. Wow. Okay. So you've done that already. I got you. So Captain Pike says the new crane has been nicknamed Marvin, as in Marvin the Martian. Okay, so the new white crane over there says Captain Pike. There is apparently a name for it, and I'll get the shot. Over there, now showcasing the newly nicknamed Marvin the Martian, but just Marvin the Crane. Cool, I like the name. That's a good name. Thanks, Captain. Thank you. Okay, so Gary, if you'd like to not have kidney stones in the future, that's something I can help you with too. Probably. Well, I can't help you, but I can show you something that I believe might help you. And again, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Marvin. I got you, Steven. M-A-A-R-V-I-N. Marvin. I don't know how that's pronounced, but that crane is now called by some people Marvin. I got you. All right, see if we can see the Raptors. We can see the Raptors, and it is getting sunny out here. So sorry for the rapid. Apologize for the changing of the camera here. All right, maybe zoom out a little bit for better focus. All right. Okay, Alfredo asks, is there an all-weather road to the lot? Alfredo, are you talking about the remote camera site? Is that what you're asking? Or are you talking about the SpaceX launch site here? Here to the SpaceX launch site, there is the Highway 4, and this is all-weather, yes. To the lot, remote camera, and there's a all year round dirt, muddy road and dirty dirt, you know, with grass and everything, but there is not a paved road to the lot. No. So the time now is 1 p.m. Central Time, January 31st, 2022. I just checked the how long we've been doing the live here, and we're an hour and 24 minutes into the stream. So I thought it'd be smart to check out. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over there. So what do we see here in this shot here? There are those tanks are, I believe, are butane. No, what are they? Not propane, not butane. There's another word. What are those tanks? It could be butane. I thought it was a non-flammable. I forgot the word for the gas that's in those tanks. Argon. That's it. Argon. Thanks, Gary. Yeah. Yeah. So we got some argon tanks. Probably a generator to the right of the argon tanks. Some fencing. Maybe some, the yellow stuff is, I'm not sure what that stuff is. Some fencing, yellow fencing. Maybe some yellow wire back. Get my hand in the shot here. Right over here is some yellow wire back there, a spool of wire. We got a white lift. Yesterday they had this lift going all the way to the top of the booster 4 there. That white lift there in the center. There was somebody all the way up at the top of the lift there with that. Thanks, Alfredo. I like the name. Yeah, we got the needed porta potty over here and the dumpsters. Cool. I haven't gotten any shots of the pad B. I don't see any activity back there. There's a lift back there and there's a dozer, but neither one is moving right now. There's some sound. They are moving looks like a one of those containers back there in the center of the screen. Looks. Oh, that's the dumpster. That's the dumpster that had the remains of the GSE 4 parts, and I guess this is the empty one. They're moving back into position here. I guess that's proof you can move a dumpster with a lift. And that's how it's done. Cool. I am Ganesh. Hey, you know, Ganesh, I'm doing good. I recently saw a video by, it's getting sunny out here and the iPhone is starting to dim. I better start holding the umbrella over the phone here. Wow, I haven't had to do that since last summer. Wow, everybody, I gotta protect the iPhone from overheating. You believe that? In the middle of winter. All right. Ganesh, I recently saw a video with where the word Ganesh, there's a story about that there was another being, and there's a whole thing about that. It's not about an elephant. Ganesh is one of the thought to be one of the, in Hindu mythology, it was thought to be, or Hindu history, I don't know what we were going to say, mythology, or maybe it's history, but Ganesh was like a elephant looking, but it's supposed to not be about an elephant. It's the story about that I just heard recently was that it's like there was like an alien with a higher wisdom, with more wisdom, and they cut off the it's the head. Yeah, Ganesh. There was like they cut off the head of somebody and put it on another person. It's like the first head transplant. Yeah, but I saw something recently by Sadhguru, and he was saying he told a story about Ganesh, and you should check that out, Ganesh. It might be a fun story. I never heard anything like it before. Sadhguru talks about the origin of Ganesh. Check it out. But Ganesh is also translated as like someone of wisdom. Like a Ganesh is, there's many gods or something like, I don't know what you want to call them, but beings in Hindu culture. And Ganesh is one of the people of wisdom. Good stuff. Check it out though, Ganesh. You might really like that story by Sadhguru. I'm doing all right. Better hold the umbrella higher up. That's what I'll do. All right, I think I'm gonna get another shot soon. I'm gonna probably end this live stream, take a little break, and then start it up again. We're starting to get some wind. The sun is out. It's really some really good breathing air since we had so much rain and everything like that. You know, the air is clear. It's a little bit cool, and it's good to be out here breathing the air. So I'll end the stream. See you soon. Thanks everybody. It'd be cool if we do get another a big donation. I may chat about UFOs for a couple days. We'll see if it comes through. And there have been over the last almost year, two different people have donated about over $1,000 or more dollars, and then about maybe 4 or 5 other people have donated $500 or more dollars as well. So there's been some people who have really donated quite a bit to this channel, and that has kept us going through the down parts. You know, there have been the cycle of the cash here at the Ocean Camp, and those people have kept this channel going. And I'm doing more and more as I get the ideas to do more stuff, and as I get the remote camera going and all that kind of stuff. That'll help grow the channel, and it'll be it won't be as necessary to be like bailed out, have like big donations to keep things going. I should be able to get back to where I was last when they do start launching the ships here. I think I'll be in position to do that video footage and imagery, and so the goal is to be ready for when that happens, and also just every day move it forward a little bit. So I will most likely walk down to the left here and get some shots from above of the work over here at the methane tank area. So I'll probably do a live stream from the oil tank farm. And thanks for joining, and thanks for being here and checking out the stream, hanging out. Check out the stream here briefly. Fenwell says, I'd like to share a taste of Cincinnati, if I may. I will pick a few cans of Cincinnati style chili, vegetarian mix, if you must have, maybe hard to find. Awesome, Fenwell, that'd be great. See you, Gustavo, Gary. Elephant God, I got you. Yeah, all I'm saying, Ganesh, is you should look up the new one or send me a message and I'll send you a link to the video. Yeah, Gary, I am Ganesh. So Mark says, something to think about. I think the next big thing will be the replacement of the tents with larger permanent buildings, so items don't need to be moved in and out, just taken to the high bays. That's awesome. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, maybe as they do more here, they will replace the buildings. All right, I think I may have missed one thing. All right, I got everything. Everybody, catch you soon. Captain Pike, everybody, see you on the flip side. That's right. See you on the flip side, Captain. Everybody, signing out.